Hello there, and we are live. See ya, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to another episode of Rivals Talk. But see ya, guys. Yeah, I got special guests here today. I know you guys will be arriving and trickling in little by little. Please, when you come in, just recognize the guests that I have down here. Yeah, today. See ya, guys. Yeah, I have a very important guest here today. I know you guys have seen him on the screen already. He's an Arsenal fan. He's making his debut here on my channel. You know, he just brought me into his brotherhood and down there in his community. And see, yeah, guys, yeah, no other person, yeah, than said of the football corner. See, yeah, guys, give this Arsenal fan a big well, pull. Sad, you
Come
welcome
on.
to the show, man. How you doing, my brother, man? Talk to these people, man. Talk to them.
Yeah, man. I'm gassed, man. Listen, thank you very much for having me, my bro. It's good to be here. It's good to be here finally on the channel. Yeah, and I'm gassed, man. I'm good. I'm feeling good right now. Off of
Yeah,
a win in the Champions League. So we're chilling right now, man. We're relaxed. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing to get
exactly,
angry
man.
about yet.
Exactly. And see you guys, yeah, because today it's a rival show, and of course, the person who I hang out with during the rival show, of course, is a brother of the house. Definitely, you guys know him, Liverpool fan, seasoned Liverpool fan. No other person, yeah, than my brother, yeah, Anfield Rods from the channel Anfield Rods. See you guys, Rods. Talk to these people, man. How you doing, my brother, man? Talk to these people,
Listen,
man.
I appreciate you still because you hollered me earlier on still, and I said, yeah, man, I'm up for it. Come on the show, so yeah, man, I appreciate you bringing him on the show again. Still, you know, what I mean, it's always love when I come on the show, and that we've been doing this for a minute now, still. So yeah, man, I appreciate you, and big up, Sad. I've seen you on obviously on certain other platforms and stuff, and you know what I mean. Always like, yeah, man, speaking the truth. So yeah, big up to you, man. It's good to be in your presence, my boy. Big up.
Nah, same with you, bro. Same with you guys, man. Thank you very much for having me here, man. Honestly.
See, yeah, guys, you know what? Yeah, when you meet when you meet, seasoned Arsenal fans, yeah, that are making waves out there, podcasters that are making waves down there, you better come correct, yeah. And that's just the energy with our brother down here, Sad, you're welcome to the channel. This is your debut on this channel, and you're welcome. And I hope that this will be, an opportunity for us to, although I was on your channel anyway, but since you're making a debut on this channel, it would be nice to keep working with you because I've seen your work out there. And if someone doesn't tell it to you directly live on air, I will be the one to tell you. I really love what you're doing. I love the work you're putting out there. I love the content you're putting out there. Sometimes I come out there to support you, and that's genuine love out there. Yeah. So big ups,
Mm.
and you're welcome to this channel. Hopefully, we get to work together on a couple of stuff too. And yeah, man,
No,
see,
no.
you're welcome. It's a rival show, so let's see, yeah, guys. Let's get it going. Let's set it alight. Let's bring into fray that Manchester United game against Liverpool, guys. See, yeah, said I will allow you have the first take about what happened in that matchup as a rival. As a rival. Shout out to the charts. Lookman Units, big ups to you. Carl Rossi, our moderator, is in the building. Mama Flossie is also in the building. Big ups to you people down there, yeah, and keep the charts rolling. See, yeah, sad, yeah. You saw what happened against Liverpool. Personally, I thought that Liverpool were very cocky in that game, yeah. It was
Mhm.
theirs to lose. They owned the game. They were a little bit cocky, Of course, they allowed Manchester United get into that game later on. They scored. Manchester United scored a goal. They got back in, got their two goals. Instead of them to close up shop, they played a very open game. The,
Mm.
Klopp, we all know this guy for rockstar football. Didn't really act like a rock star. Wanted to start playing possession football, and Manchester United had the players to actually, just take that fight to them, and Manchester United won. See, what does this Liverpool loss in this FA Cup, what does it do for Arsenal's chances? Because we're going for that title head to head. Right now, Klopp have missed out on FA Cup. What does this do to the chances of Arsenal getting into this competition? And please talk to our Liverpool fan down here about what happened in that game, man.
Well, listen, from the start, going into the game, Liverpool at times were looking like the stronger team in the second half. I think in the first half it was a bit more even. Manchester United are like that. They're very weird. The first half is very good for them. They often come out and play very good football, but Liverpool had a lot of control. They had a lot of chances. Um, and to be honest, in that second half, they had a good 15 minutes of just consistent keeping the ball. I think they had 71% possession, and they had the chances. And Luis Diaz again letting them down constantly. I think this guy has been a thorn in their side for a minute. He's all great leading up to the goal. Like he's the guy you want going towards the goal. In front of goal, he's the one guy you don't want in front of goal because he just can't find the back of the net. It's really unfortunate for a player of his skill set for him to not be able to find the back of the net. And in his first season, he was actually performing well. He was scoring goals. Do you know what I mean? He looked like a proper goal scoring forward. But I think since the whole thing happened with his dad, and I think it's the injuries, and I think all of that together has taken a toll on him, and it's really pushed him back a bit with his confidence. And I think right now there's a player that has some confidence, but not enough to get him all the way over the line. And yeah, listen, I think overall in the game, we saw it go to extra time, and Man United managed to. I mean, they were up twice. They were up when it was 2-1, went into halftime, then it came back out, and I believe it went to 2-2 with a Rashford goal, I believe it was. No, sorry, an Anthony goal. Anthony goal with his right foot, which I'm sorry, but nobody should be letting Anthony score. Nobody. This guy has no business scoring goals. He has no business scoring goals. And for him to score with his right foot is either straight up luck, or he pushed out every little bit of skill that he had in him to finish that shot. And yeah, obviously Manchester United Liverpool managed to go up again 3-2, and Man United steal it at the death. I think that winning goal, it was criminal from Klopp, and it was criminal from the players. Why would you send all the players into the box? Why would you leave one guy in Connor Bradley in as the last man? Connor Bradley, who is, let's face it, yes, he's had a few good games, but he is an inexperienced player. Like it's all good him putting a couple of performances here and there in the league, but this is knockout football. This is a big game. Like the FA Cup is a big trophy. I know it's not one of the major trophies, but it is still a big trophy. And for him to be left as the last man is criminal. It's criminal. And the fact that they're all in the box, you're so you're so vulnerable to counterattacks. It's just it wasn't the best of games, and yeah, listen, I believe they did go into it with somewhat of a cockiness. They went into it with
exactly a chip on the shoulder
that they could just walk over Manchester United. It's a derby. It's never going to be that easy in a derby. I remember at times when Tottenham were flying and we were utter horseshit, and we'd still manage to get a result over them at home. Do you know what I mean? We'd still manage to do something against them at home. So yeah, overall, I think Liverpool came into there with a chip on their shoulder. They came into there with arrogance and didn't end up winning the game, and they're out. Their quad, or so-called quad, is gone now. It's demolished. And to be honest, I think this does wonders for us in the league, because I really hope that this can hopefully put them down a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Where they might go into games and not have as much confidence. Listen, I want to win. So if I could pray for their downfall, for them to start dropping points, 100% I'm going to do it, because I want to win. I want to be top, and I am top at the moment, be it by goal difference, but I need them to lose concentration. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, listen, it's a massive blow, and they're going to be sitting there. The players are going to be thinking about that loss to Manchester United for the whole 2 weeks of this international break. and
Yeah,
that's what you
yeah,
don't want to do.
yeah. But definitely, but see, yeah, personally, when I started watching that matchup, yeah, I grew into wanting Manchester United to win that matchup. I personally wanted Liverpool to win that matchup so that they would have lots of matches to actually, kind of like have a lot in their hand so that when Arsenal is going in for that title run in, we would know that, okay, they have so much games to play. They have the FA Cup to think about. They have the Europa League to think about. Just look at the draw they got against Atalanta in the Europa League. The Arsenal's second team can actually have a go against Atalanta. Let's don't get that twisted. Atalanta is a very, very poor side. They're not top four in La Liga. They're not looking really that cool. So I really wanted Liverpool to have so much on their hands. But right now, it's one tournament off. And now if they look at the bigger picture, it's the Premiership and Europa League, and they have a chance of getting the treble this season. What do you think? Do you think this will kind of like make it a little bit more harder for Arsenal to actually get a title this season, because now Liverpool is out of that competition? They just only have the Europa League and the Premiership to actually think about.
Listen, I think it's going to be hard for us regardless of whatever happens to Liverpool, because we still have Man City who are there. Do you know what I mean? They're still chasing us. We still have to play them. We have the hardest. We have the hardest run of games. Do you know what I mean? So we have the hardest run left over. But yeah, listen, I think right now Liverpool, it could work both ways, because I don't think a lot of games necessarily is too much of a worry, because I'm a big believer in momentum, and I'm a big believer in the more games you have, the more you're playing. As long as you have a fully fit squad, which a lot of their players are going to be coming back after the international break. Alisson's going to be back. Trent, hopefully, is for them is going to be back. So yeah, I think as long as you have the squad to deal with it, these games can be very good, because you'll keep momentum, you'll keep that intensity up. Do you know what I mean? And playing games, you're constantly fresh and going into the next game like you already played. You know what I mean? I think a problem for us was we had too little games left, and if you get out of competitions, the pressure builds up, because you're slowly starting to get, oh, okay, we only got the league, we only got the Europa League, we only got the Premier League now. If they lose a game or two in the Premier League, then oh my god, we've only got the Europa League now, so we have to play all of us, put all of our eggs in one basket. So
eggs in one basket.
I think it's definitely pressure. It's definitely pressure. It adds pressure when you're out of competitions. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Rod. Of course, you've heard our special guest here today. Rod, what would you like to say? How would you like to counter? What argument would you make for Liverpool in that matchup against Manchester United? Are you looking at it as a bigger fish to fry? When Arsenal fans started saying that last season, yeah, a bigger fish to fry. Everyone fried Arsenal, yeah. Rival fans, even you in some quarters, yeah, you laughed at Arsenal at the end of the day. So many rivals laughed at Arsenal. They said a bigger fish to fry. Everyone laughed. So now it has happened to Liverpool. Liverpool fans are not saying, hey, yeah, see here, guys, we're looking at a bigger picture. There's a much bigger fish to fry. We have the Europa League to win. We have the Premiership to go win and battle against Arsenal and Manchester City to go win that title. So it's actually more than a bigger fish to fry. Do you agree that you have a bigger fish to fry? Do you think this is a big time opportunity that you've just gone out of the FA Cup and okay, good, lesser games, now I can concentrate on the bigger ones, on the bigger picture? What do you think, Rod? Take it away. And of course, you can have that chance to counter what our brother said. I've just said.
Yeah, you can't really counter it. I can't really counter it really, because we literally threw the game away. You know what I mean? I mean, to be honest, today, so like Man United didn't play as well as much as we literally beat ourselves. You know what I mean? We literally beat ourselves. We did not play well. You know what I mean? We offered an advantage to Man United, And if you offer an advantage to any team at home, they're going to take it. We had numerous amounts of chances to finish that game. That's what kind of annoys me. Don't upset me. It annoys me that the fact that we had numerous amounts of chance to actually finish that game, put that game to bed, but we never took it. We never took it. So really and truly at the end of the day, right, is that after a certain amount of time, when you don't take your chances, the opponent's going to take theirs. Do you know what I mean? And they took theirs. Do you know? They took theirs. When it was 2-1 and it was 2-1, do you know what I mean? And Anthony's come on, Anthony's got the ball. Somebody should have just come out to Anthony. Somebody should have just came out to Anthony and closed him down. They shouldn't have given him space to even have a shot. Moses and score a goal. Come out to Anthony. But we know what he did at the end of the day, what Virgil did, just stuck out a foot. He just stuck out a foot. That's mistake number one. Amongst all the other mistakes we made. Do you know what I mean? It's 2-2.
Yeah.
The young lad, Harvey Elliott, and they scores a goal. Do you know what I mean? It's 3-2 in the day, right?
Yeah.
All you got to do then now and day is keep it compact and keep it tight. That's all you've got to do. It's very simple in the day. But you chose not to do that. You chose to play expansive. Do you know what I mean? Darwin Núñez, I don't know what he was doing with the ball. Even if at the end of the day you're more advanced into their area, yeah, and you got the ball, you cannot make sideways passes. That's sacrilege to make sideways passes. So all it needs to happen, and that can get cut out, and bang, you're an offensive. Straight away, you're an offensive. Forward passes. If there's nobody there, if literally nobody there, just kick it upfield and regroup. That's all you got to do. It's very simple. But no, you didn't do that. You passed it sideways. Man United player got it, yeah. I can't remember if it's Garnacho or whoever. Do you know what I mean? He's passing to Rashford. Rashford ain't missing from there. It's 3-3. Tell me something on God's green earth at the end of the day, right? Yeah. Seriously. I just don't get it. I literally don't get it. When I was watching it, I thought to myself, huh? I literally don't get it. Yeah. It's 3-3. Yeah. You've got a couple of minutes to go at the end of the day, right? To take it into penalties. Then it's a lottery. In the penalties, it's a lottery. Personally, at the day, I think Kelleher would have come out victorious over that situation. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Because I rate Kelleher more than what I rate Onana. Anyway, right?
Yeah.
3 minutes to go. You get a set piece. You put everybody upfield. Yeah. And knowing at the end of the day that Man United, they base their game on counter-attack. Everybody knows they base their game on counter-attack. You know what I mean? Yeah. You put everybody up front. Yeah. The ball comes in, gets headed out, and Harvey Elliott gets hold of the ball and he loses the ball. The next thing that Harvey Elliott should have done, pull the guy down. Just pull him down. Take a yellow card, or if it's a red card, take it. Take one for the team. But you do not let that guy advance. Yeah, you don't let him advance. Take one for the team. Many teams do it, you know what I mean? Many teams do it. They'll take one for the team if it's a yellow card or even if it's a red card. Just take him down. Just pull him down or hack him down, yeah?
No,
it's true. It's true. No, Tony, you may laugh at the day, but it's true. You may laugh. That's what's done in football. You know what I mean? You have players at the end of the day that will take one for the team. You didn't do that. Yeah, you didn't do that. Now you've got two. Now at the day, you've got a 2-on-1 to deal with. You've got a 2-on-1 to deal with only Conor Bradley up front. That was the only defender up front, and he's got a 2-on-1. There's only one. When you got that, there's only one outcome that's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? There's only one outcome going to happen, and that's going to be at the end of the day. Yeah, I want to outcome. It's a loss. It's a loss. But we beat ourselves, and then this bigger fish to fry and all that. I don't buy into all that. Do you know what I mean? I don't buy into all that. No, I literally don't buy that, because what it is that we should have won that game.
No, but your fan base is buying into it. Your fan base is buying into it.
What
and when they're saying it, they've totally forgotten what they said last season about Arsenal.
Yeah, but I haven't.
Am I being correct? I remembered when many Arsenal fans came out and said, "Hey, you know what? Yeah, there's a bigger fish to fry. Let's get out of the whole competition. Let's go for the big one. Let's go for the bigger picture." Arsenal haven't won a title in 20 years. Yeah, everyone castigated us. See, yeah, even me, including me, yeah, I won't lie. I said I wanted that bigger fish to fry because in 20 years without a trophy, I wanted that trophy in the bag. Yeah, definitely. But again, I saw the amount of, fans, yeah, rival fans were ready to eat up Arsenal, slag of Arsenal, just saying that alone.
But you got Tony. What you got to understand, Tony. What you got to understand there. Hold on, Tony.
Saying that there's a bigger fish to fry.
Hold on, Tony.
What do you have to say in particular about that?
Yeah, but Tony, what you got to understand, what you got to understand, your circumstances last season and the day were different to what Liverpool's circumstances are this season. They're totally different because
we are.
Hold on, Tony. Let me speak.
Let me speak.
Yeah. What? Yeah, Tony. Let me speak. Yeah. What I'm trying to show you is at the day, right, that Arsenal was on top. Yeah, was on top of the league at the day, right, for over 230 days. It's something like 237 or 238 days at the day they were at the top. It was a given at the day that Arsenal was going to win that title. It was a given. Even I thought at the day that Arsenal was going to win the title after saying at the beginning of the season that day that Arsenal's got no chance. When it was ahead at the day 238 days of that, I said the title's Arsenal. The titles are Arsenal's. Do you know what I mean? I even said it to you. I said to you. I said to Gunnar Lee, and then for Gunnar Lee, the title's yours. I was dumbfounded at the day when he didn't win the title. I was dumbfounded. Do you know what I mean? And then Robbie at the day prior to that, he comes out with this bigger fish to fry. We've got bigger fish to fry. I don't buy into all that, because what I'm trying to say to you is this: we should have won that. We should have won that game. Fair enough at the day, right? We're still in the Europa Cup. We're still in the league. Europa Cup and the league. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Because also we won the league. We won the League Cup already. So we've got that trophy. We've got that trophy, the League Cup. We've got that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But we're still in the Europa Cup and we're still in the league. So potentially in the day we could potentially do a treble in the day. We can potentially do a treble. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, right? It's this. I wanted the FA Cup. I wanted the FA Cup. Do you know what I mean? I wanted the FA Cup. I wanted all four. I'm kind of pissed that we're not going to get all four. We may get with three of them, but I'm pissed at the day, and I'm pissed at the nature of the day of how we went out that cup. I'm pissed at the fact that we gave that game away. We gave that game to Man United. Don't let any Man United a fan tell you any different, that they outplayed Liverpool. They did not outplay Liverpool, right? We gave that game to Man United. We threw that away. You know what I mean? There's certain things that we should have done in that game and we didn't do. And when you don't do the things that are necessary in a game, you're going to lose it. Don't care who you are. You could be Real Madrid, you could be Barcelona, you could be Bayern Munich, you could be anybody. If you don't do the things necessary in the game to kill the game, yeah, at an advantage, that's it. You're going to lose it. I said that when it went to 2-2, I said that today, if Liverpool, I said it on a stream because I was on Beijing Res TV, and I said that today, if we lose, when it's 2-2, if we lose it now, yeah, if we lose this game, it's Liverpool's fault. It's Liverpool's own damn fault that we lost this game. Because you should have killed this off a long time. We should have got to this situation. It should have been killed off. And it's our own fault. So this bigger fish to fry and everything. No, I don't buy into it. I do not buy into it. And I haven't heard any other fans, Liverpool fans, that they saying this bigger fish to fry. I haven't heard it. You may have heard it. I'm not saying you haven't heard it, but
Okay.
Oh,
Sad, please take over, man. He's really angry
I
about his
I
team
think
losing that game.
I know. Listen, I'm loving the Tony versus Rods, bro. I'm loving it, man. You know what I mean? It's good, man. It's pure passion.
Yeah.
But
Tony,
Shout
the
out to
Tony,
only
Tony,
Baga who gave us.
the only thing I was
Shout out to Baga.
Tony, I've got
I'm sorry, Rod.
Tony, quick. I've got to go because my signal's bad and everything. Because what it is, my Wi-Fi's gone down and I'm using my data, so my signal's bad. So I'm going to be chipping in and chipping out. So I'm going to have to bounce. You know what I mean? But listen, we'll do this show again. Yeah, right.
Okay.
On Monday on my channel. Yeah. And I'll invite you and I'll invite Sad as well to come along on Monday on my channel, because by that time my Wi-Fi should be okay. Do you know what I mean? But sorry about this. It's just that my Wi-Fi's gone down and I'm using my data and I'm just gonna be chipping in and chipping out and again. And I don't want to sort of like, I want to do your show justice. You know what it is. You know what I mean? Because you're my brother. And then we'll do your show justice and that. So listen, I'm gonna call it a night. But like take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Yeah, Stead, take care as well. I'll speak to you soon. Yeah,
big up, bro. Big up, bro.
Guys, subscribe to Anfield Rod's channel.
Okay.
Go subscribe to that channel. But see, Sad, you wanted to say something. When he left. And shout out to Bagav who gave us $9. Bagav gave us $9. He says, big up Tony, love and respect. One of the realest channels in the space. Big up to you, Bagav. That's a real one. Started with us down there. Yeah, you wanted to say something to Anfield Rod. Sad. Please continue.
I think, to be honest, if we look at, like, obviously I know Rods doesn't agree with that thought process. I didn't agree with it either. When it happened with the Arsenal fans and bigger fish to fry and trying to prioritize, I didn't accept that, because I wanted to win that Europa League. I wanted to go for the Europa League and go far into the semi-finals or the finals of the Europa League, as well as the FA Cup, as well as the League Cup. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to go far in these competitions. I wanted to also like win the league, but I think we can't ignore that. We've seen fans on Twitter, be it that they are saying like, oh, it's okay, we can focus on the league now. We've got the Europa League in the league now. It's less games off our back. And I'll be real. Let's just leave it out right there. Klopp asks for less games anyway. So let's not sit here and bullshit around the point that it is literally a bigger fish to fry situation right now, with the way that some of their fans are talking on Twitter. It's crazy. Do you know what I mean? So
absolutely crazy.
I think if you talk to a lot of a lot of Liverpool fans that are on the YouTube space, from what I see, they're like, you know what, it's not good enough, but we're gonna have to move on now because we've got the league and we've got the Europa League there now.
That's equal to bigger fish to fry. Like it's equals to bigger fish to fry. It's the same thing. We're out of the FA Cup. Let's move on. It's a bigger fish to fry. How about that?
But the thing is, as long as you're angry of being out of the competition, do you know what I mean? Is what I'm trying to say there. But listen, I don't know if there's really any difference, to be honest, in what's going on right now to what's happening. Listen, Liverpool should have won that. It was in their hands to win that game. They had plenty of chances. Do you know what I mean? They had plenty of chances, and they just couldn't get over the line. Do you know what I mean? They just could not get over the line. It's unfortunate.
Sad. Let's go into something else. But again, we'll take it from the background from that particular game. See, Liverpool losing at Old Trafford. This sets mentality monster. Yeah. Mentality, positivity for Manchester United. Do you think Arsenal can go there? Because this is very important. Yeah, Arsenal have one of the hardest run-ins into this title run-in. Yeah, we have to go away to Old Trafford. Yeah, and go try our luck in the ground that on a very, very good day, the best of Arsenal have had to give over the years. I've gone down there and we've been beaten and trounced, right there in that stadium. Yeah. Do you think we can go down there with what they've done to Liverpool on that ground? Do you think Arsenal can go down there in the penultimate game before the end of the season and go there and pick maximum points? Because at that time, we need to go down there and get maximum points. And here they are, beating Liverpool, having that mentality monster. They have Liverpool to face. I don't know where they're going to be facing Liverpool again in the league. Is it at Old Trafford? But whatever. Mentality monster.
It is Old Trafford.
Old Trafford. They might likely beat Liverpool at home. There's just something about that ground that reeks of valor, that reeks of, I don't know, fair. Same thing with Anfield. There's just this special atmosphere and toxicity in that, on that ground that just make big teams come there and just shrivel.
I think for Old Trafford is a very difficult one, because Old Trafford, the history there is, and realistically, anytime we go there, it seems to be a really hard place for us to get points. Obviously, we had last season where the Martinelli goal got chalked off because of the foul from Martin Odegaard, which wasn't a foul in my opinion. But obviously, you had that situation where that goal got chalked off that could have changed the game, and obviously Anthony scoring his first goals, I believe. He scored them. He scored them at Old Trafford, or was it the Emirates? I'm not sure. But yeah, listen, we had a situation there where we end up losing, and that was when we were at the top of our game. We're now returning again at the top of our game, but this season we've been very different. This season, against the bigger teams, we've actually played very well. We were resilient in the way that we're pressing, the way that we're controlling the game, the way that we're attacking. Our defense is solid. So obviously, God's willing that we don't have no injuries in the defense. I definitely think we can go there and get maximum points, 100%. But
there is 100%. We can go there and get. Wait, see. I want to clip you. I'm sorry, man. I'm sad. No, sad. I want to clip you. Wait. Could you say that again? We could go there 100% and get maximum points.
When I say 100%, the belief is 100% that we could go there and get 3 points. We could go there and get maximum points. I'm not saying 100% is guaranteed 3 points are there on the board. We're just gonna play, but I think there's a massive opportunity for us to get 3 points there. If I was to put it into percentages, since you want to clip me up, it's fine. I'll give you the clip right here. If I was to put it into,
I was just joking, man.
No.
We don't clip our brothers up, man. We don't clip our brothers up.
If I do want to put a percentage on it, the win percentage for us will probably be about 75%, 70% maybe. And depending on injuries, that could drop. Do you know what I mean? Because yes, Manchester United are a team that can definitely hurt you at times. They play an amazing first half, but they've also been very inconsistent in their second half. And their second half, they come out like a completely different team. So I have belief in my players. I have belief that my players can go out there and do the job. They've shown against Liverpool. They've shown up against Manchester City this season. They've shown up against Manchester United at the start of the season. Do you know what I mean? So, my players have shown enough that they can get over the line. Obviously, we have an important game coming up on the 31st of March, which is going to be probably our biggest game of the season. But I think we can go there and get 3 points. I just at the point that it is now, obviously we don't know what it's going to look like when we get to Old Trafford. Do you know what I mean? We still got we still got to go to Toilet Bowl. We still got to go to Brighton. I think the Brighton game is away.
We have all this
that's Toilet Bowl, bro. Toilet Bowl. You're referring to it as Toilet Bowl, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, we refer to it as toilet bowl, bro. I don't
Yeah,
refer to
man.
it as real name, bro. But yeah, we
Definitely,
still have to
man.
go there, and that's not an easy place for us to go with the
Yeah.
hostility and the record there. You know what I mean? I know we beat them there last season, but they love to make it hard for us. They love to
They
make it
love to
hard
make
for
it
us.
difficult for
Especially
us.
now, it's gonna be do or die for them because if we win against them, that's them pushing us closer towards the title. Do you know what I mean? So it's
Good.
do or die for them.
Great. See, I just want to pick your mind on this, but just before we do that, yeah, we have one of our big fans here. See, yeah, guys, make sure you go to the Football Corner and go subscribe to, to Sad. Sad is a new family member. He just brought me into his community, and you'll be seeing me and this brother doing lots of stuff together. I was on his channel the other day, and trust me, man, those seats are cozy. Yeah, to see. That's where it's happening. Go down to that channel, subscribe to that channel. You'll be seeing more of me down there because I'll always be there. I like the brother. And of course, he would also, be coming down here to be chopping it up with me. Riot says something down. He says, only workout I get is the weekly Arsenal games getting my heart going. Exactly. That's a real gooner, yeah. It says, big up Bargov and the chart. Big up to Tony. Big up Arsene Wenger's Red White Army. No other person. This guy is the real Arsenal fan. Yeah. Real Arsenal fan. And he gifts us another $1.99. And he says, yeah, a lot of work to be done. Season ain't over yet. See, yeah, Raj putting his money where his mouth is. Big ups to you, my brother. See, yeah, Sad. I want to pick your brain on this, yeah. Thomas Partey recently said, hey, you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to the internationals. He dialed up Ghana. He told Ghana, hey, I'm not coming up. How bad do you want to see that Thomas Partey, Martin Odegaard, and of course, Declan Rice, a tripartite in the midfield? How bad do you want to see that trio work their magic? Would you throw Thomas Partey straight right into the frying pan at the Etihad on the 31st of March against Manchester City at a place where Arsenal haven't won in the best part of nearly 10 years?
Well, firstly, how bad do I want it? I'm itching for it, mate. I'm itching for it. I need to see that midfield trio. We saw it, funnily enough, against Manchester City last time in the Community Shield. Where that was the last
Thank you,
time we saw
Bagav.
that
Thank you,
midfield
Bagav.
trio.
That's what I want to hear. Please go to Saad's channel and go subscribe to him. Please, that's what I want to hear. Thank you, Bagav. Yeah, he's a real one. You'd like his content. I do love his. I go there to go watch his shit. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Listen, I think last time we saw that midfield was against City. Funnily enough, do I want to throw him into the
frying pan immediately at the Etihad?
Yeah. The thing is, I need to see what happens with him because when he came on against Sheffield, he just looked raw. He looked like he wasn't ready yet. He looked like he couldn't even string two passes together. Do you know what I mean? Which is something that
that's what scares me.
It's something that definitely worries me. But I think with him not going to Ghana's with him not going to Ghana and playing for Ghana, I think is definitely a good thing for us because he gets to stay and he gets to train with this team, train with the squad, continue his recovery and getting match fit. But he definitely needs some game time. So I don't know whether we'll see him start against Man City. As much as I want him to see, as much as I want to see him against City, I don't think he'll be ready. Just because it's very hard to just throw a player in, even though they've been training. Like they need game time. Like he was out for a long time. He was out similar time to Timber, and Timber had an ACL or MCL. So, bro, it's mad how long he was out. It's mad, bro. But listen. For me, I definitely want to see Partey, man. I definitely want to see him. That that
Man City. So
midfield
so you
three.
want you want to see him in the starting lineup in that game against
No,
Man City.
I think he isn't ready to start, but I definitely want to see
Okay.
him brought on maybe second half, see what he can do in that
So you
game.
want to see Jorginho instead in his place.
Yeah, I think Jorginho will have to play that game. I think Jorginho will have to.
One of you in the charts, please let us know who you want to see play that game against Manchester City. I'm talking of our midfield trio. Do you want to see Jorginho, or would you guys just put Thomas Partey straight right into the frying pan? Yeah, hot or cold, anyhow, we must put Thomas Partey down there. Is that what you guys want to see? Is that the narrative down there? See, yeah, talking about players that aren't up to scratch yet. When I saw Gabriel Jesus come in, mostly in that game against FC Porto, because our next topic will be this Bayern Munich versus Arsenal in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. But let's put that aside just a little bit. Talking about a player who isn't really 100, Gabriel Jesus. See, Arsenal fan to Arsenal fan, yeah. Yeah, sure. I just saw your message. Arsenal fan to Arsenal fan. Do you really think that Gabriel Jesus is really showing signs of total recovery? Like he has been under the weather, yeah, and at the times that he has come from the bench, he hasn't, left any mark yet. For us to actually give him something. He hasn't given us anything yet. Would you like to just see Kai Havertz continue starting right now, because it gives us that extra little edge, in that number 9 position, attacking wise, rather than Gabriel Jesus right now?
I think right now, I would like to see Havertz starting, just because the reason why I think Havertz needs to start is because are we allowed to swear on here,
bro? Come on, bro. I'll give you the exception. Come on,
okay,
bro.
So yeah, listen, the reason why I'd like the Kai Havertz to basically play is because he's a fucking asshole. He is a fucking asshole. He knows how to piss. He knows how to piss the defenders off. He knows how to piss players off. Do you know what I mean? He'll get in their way. He'll push them about. He'll just talk shit for no reason. I like that.
Exactly.
I like that. I know Kai Havertz shooting wise is not the best, but bro, just to be able to annoy players is enough for me. I need you to be a nuisance, bro. I need you to get him. Although I want him to get involved in it when he plays in the midfield, he'll get involved. He won't get involved when he's in midfield. He's shy, but when you put him in that false 9 position, bro, he wakes up. It's like you put a firecracker up his ass and he starts freaking going all over the place. He's over here on the left. He's over there on the right. He's down the middle and he's trying to get involved. Like, it's crazy how much of a change he gets when he goes up top rather than when he's playing in the midfield, bro. It's 2 different players for me, man. But Jesus, I think he's going to be a bench player just on that one. I think Jesus is going to be a bench player for now. Bring him off the bench. I think they're really trying to sort out his fitness. They're trying to, it's very touch and go at the moment with the fluid in his knee.
Will you sell him in the summer?
No, I wouldn't. And the reason I'll tell you the reason for why. He can be utilized on the wings. He was never a striker for me. He was a forward. So he can be utilized on the left. He can be utilized on the right. We can bring in 2 strikers, and that doesn't affect Jesus in any way, shape, or form. Because Jesus is still going to be, Jesus is still going to be on the wings. We can play him on the wings, and he's just as dangerous. We saw him against Man City on the right wing, cooking up Josko Barbie doll, bro. So I think it's he can be utilized in different positions for me. So
in different positions,
So I wouldn't get rid of him in the summer.
Definitely. On your channel, you were asking every other person about this Arsenal versus Bayern. It's now time for you to be on that hot
argument. The argument,
payback,
bro. Oh my
payback
god.
is a bitch. Now you get the payback. See, I'll put you on the spot right now. Yeah. I'll put you on the spot right now. Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. What what in God's name do you think is going to happen in that matchup? Because I've seen a couple of Arsenal fans, and they're not quite confident enough in their team to actually beat Bayern Munich, even if this is the worst Bayern Munich team in about 25 years. Yeah, they're 10 points away from winning their league at this time, which is bonkers to think about it. It's been long since I've heard that. Simon, what do you think about that? And again, within those spaces, yeah, how can Arsenal kind of like nullify their threat? Their threat is in Harry Kane. They keep possession of the ball. They're end-to-end ball players also. They always love keeping possession of the ball. How can Arsenal strangulate them, mostly when they come to the Emirates? But again, just take it as a chronology and look at it chronologically, as I've said to you.
I think for me with the Bayern Munich game, the Bayern Munich game is a very interesting one for me because we're going to a team who this season has not been playing the best in the league, and even in the Champions League, they haven't looked completely at their top level like they normally do. Now,
yeah,
the only thing I say in regards to Bayern Munich, I think as a team, we play better football than them and we look a better team than them. 100%. We've got the skill to beat them. But skill isn't everything. You come up with the skill. You can have the skill. You can have we're a better team than them, this and that. Chelsea, Man City were a better team than a lot of those teams. They were the better team from out of a lot of those teams. They still got dunked out of the Champions League somehow. They still get done. And the key thing in the Champions League is the experience. Experience is key. It's worth its weight in gold, and skill can only take you so far before you have to like realize the experience is worth a lot, because your players need to know how to manage a situation. They need to know how to control the tempo of the game. They need to know how to control the speed of the game. Do we show hella intensity now? Let's wait until like the second half. Do you know what I mean? Choosing the right times to intensify the game, choosing the right times to press, choosing the right times to attack, choosing the right times to defend. These are all things that come in, bro. It's a completely different competition. It is a complete different competition, the Champions League, and Bayern are in it year in, year out for me.
Year in, year out. Again, how does Arsenal nullify that threat from a Harry Kane? How do we toss him aside? How do we malhandle him? What formations do you want to see? How can we tactically get that advantage over Bayern Munich? Mostly when they're coming to the Emirates without spectators. We should be pummeling them at the Emirates.
The thing is, tactically, we have that triangle of Saliba, Gabriel, or you can call it a diamond. Saliba, Gabriel, Declan Rice, and David Raya. That's a very important diamond right there of those four players. Yeah. Now that's going to be key to stopping Harry Kane. Yeah, and I don't think he'll be able to get past much. If we can score the first goal, a lot of times this season, Bayern, when not leading, Harry Kane doesn't score. He doesn't do anything. Yeah. And that's happened a few times for Bayern, where they've been on the losing side, and he hasn't been able to score. So yeah, I think listen, coming at this, they're going to be playing football against us, so we have to play our game of finding the pockets in behind, pockets of space in behind. Do you know what I mean? Getting the boys into those pockets of space, getting them running behind Saka and Havertz and Martinelli are all going to be key in that. They're all going to be key in getting those runs off the ball. Play exactly how you played against Liverpool. That's how we need to play. Exactly how we played against Liverpool, and we can win it, but the experience is going to be key. Like I said, it's not just about tactically putting your team out there to win the game. The players also need to know how to manage the game. Do you know what I mean? Like, and we have the first leg at home, but we have to remember that the second leg is away at the Allianz Arena. Allianz Arena is not easy place to go to. No matter what happens, it's not an easy place to go to, especially for us. Yeah.
Definitely. See, guys, we've come to the end of the show because sad, like I told you, this guy is a wanted man. Yeah, he's a wanted man everywhere. So any amount of minutes I could actually squeeze out from this brother, you know, and of course he runs his own channel. See, yeah, talk to these people, tell them about your channel, tell them to go subscribe to your channel, man. Talk to these people, man.
Yeah, please listen, go give me a subscription, please, if you can. It's at the Football Corner 97. Make sure to give me a subscription. I'm live straight after this show with LB, Man City fan. We're going to be doing one of my shows, Cold Hard Truths, where we're talking about title race. We're going to be talking about injuries. We're going to be talking about squad depth, Pep leaving or staying. We're going to be talking about Joshua Kimmich, all of that good stuff. So make sure to give me a subscription. Make sure to come over there and you know, support me by giving a like. Would be very grateful if you could do that, guys. Thank you very much for having me on as well, bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah, definitely. See, Bagov said I will watch this guy. Viewpoints are interesting. He's a very interesting guy to go watch. See ya, guys. Oh, thanks, Raya Singh. That's what I want to see. Go subscribe to him. And don't just subscribe, go there and watch him. Yeah, please do that as a favor for me. See ya, guys. Yeah, I have to leave you guys. Said he's on his way to. From me and said, we are out. And thanks to everyone who gave things to us today. Bagov and Riot, we are out.